Hello YouTubers. Today I'm going to show you a video about a LaView Lightbulb Camera, the L2. It's my second one. I did a review about a year ago and it got a lot of views and it also had a lot of comments. So I took all the comments and I've made some changes, purchased a new light bulb camera. And so you're going to watch this and I'll let you know at the end how it compared to the first one, and if some of the things I may not have liked or things that I did wrong have been corrected. So sit back and take a peek. And now we'll take a peek here. User manual. Here is a quick start guide. Now this is interesting. To pair it, okay, I've now gotten it out. There is a covering here, a little plastic covering. Next step is going to be to pair it with my Wi-Fi system. Now I got an extension cord, so I don't have to plug it directly into there because it's too heavy. And so I'm going to start according to the instructions. I'm going to go ahead and start by plugging it in. And so let's go ahead and I'm going to go up here and press this plus sign to add a new device. So right now what it's telling me is to make sure that my phone is on a 2.4 gigahertz. No issues up until this point. I mean, I still have more work that I have to do, but it is connected. So there is an update. So I'm going to go ahead and do that update for you now and be back. Set, and it's already updated, by the way, very, very fast. I just call it Basement Door 2. I'll change that name. I'll also be adding this to my Alexa account where I have all of my smart devices. So it's all set up, ready to go. And what I'm showing here is that everything is working fine. It's looking out the front window, and we're all set to continue. And really, we're pretty much ready for installation. Now I'm going to work just a little bit to make sure it's connected properly and it works with the app, which will allow you to move it in a direction that you choose, so anywhere you want. So it's all connected to the app. Everything did look fine. You can see now I'm starting to move it left and right, and you'll see now it went down a little bit. I'll all the way down now, which would be up, by the way, and all the way up, which would be down when it's screwed into the fixture properly. You could see here turning it. It does turn 360 degrees, but it'll stop here, and then you'd have to go in the other direction for all 360. See, it stopped right there. I just need it for 180, and there I am showing you the actual directions on the app. It works perfectly, and it was great. In order to make sure that it was below the glass on the fixture I'm using outside, I went and got an extender, as you could see here. So I am going to use that extender, and I actually have a second one that I'm going to add to it to make sure that it is below the glass fixture. So before I go ahead and hook up, here is a picture from my LaView app of the current light bulb camera out there, just to give you an idea. And you could see the glass right there, and you could see the rim on the bottom. Of course, you know that at night it's just not going to work because you're going to get a reflection back of anything inside of it. So that's the reason to get extensions, which was recommended to me by a couple of you. So that's the way we're going to do it. There's the camera, the LaView, and let's see, you probably see, you could see it following me. I'll do a bit of a review on this shortly, but it follows just fine. It doesn't seem to do up and down, so I'll have to check that out, but you can see it's moving around. The light works just fine on it, by the way. You can see the glass is way above it, where it used to be down here, so there's no glare at all at night anymore. And I'll also show you that. And so we just had a big rainstorm, and it really doesn't look like it did any harm whatsoever. And of course, this is covering the top part of it. And I did put extenders on that were recommended by a couple of you. So I listened to you and I did put extenders on. Well, let me show you where we are now. We've made a whole lot of progress. So this is the app, and the app is open, and you can see there's some advertisements on the top underneath the temperature there. That doesn't really bother anything. And you could see there the picture that's in there. You can also see that if I have multiple items, I can go to basement door 2, 3, whatever I want to go to. So I'm going to go to basement door number 2, and there it is open. So the first thing I'm going to do is on the upper right here, I'm going to show you what happens if you tap on that. There you go. You get a much larger picture, which is kind of nice when you're checking things. So that's really good. I like that. And on the bottom here, you can see a few things. The microphone, so you could speak to someone. You could record. You could take a picture. You can make it full screen. So here we go. There's the full screen. And you get a pretty good view of what that looks like. And again, on the right, video camera, microphone, and photograph. And over here on the left, that's the direction. So I could move it like that by tapping the different areas, going up and going down. And so let's go. And so there's the menu on the bottom. You could see the Wi-Fi, it's showing 76%. If I go to playback, as you can see, it's right here. So I'll just go to playback and I'll tap that. And it takes me to areas or times when there was a playback. So I'm going to go to today. And there you go. You see a little a friend that just ran across outside there. Let me do it again for you. And so it looked down, and that was good. And I don't know if you could see it. I put up a solar light that turns on if there's motion to help the camera. The other thing is, please notice the camera at night is a really nice color. So the color is working really well. So I'll go back a different day, and there's outside. I don't know if you can notice, it looks like it's moving a little. It was windy, and the camera was actually, the light bulb camera was moving a bit. And so I'll go to another day, and you could see another little friendly person going by. You could see during the day the color is just fantastic, isn't it? And there's motion caused by the wind, and you could see the cover moving there. So you've seen only one of nighttime. Well, here's another nighttime picture. And again, it was the wind. I don't know if you saw that, but it was the wind. And you could see how good the picture, again, is at night. And such a nice color. And we're going to do that with a human shortly. So there you go. I'm going to go back down now. And I'm going to reopen. Again, across the top, we did playback. Gallery are just pictures that are in your gallery that for some reason you put there, you saved, or whatever it happens to be. And then I pressed up here to go back. Next one, we have theme color. So I'm just going to leave that as is. There's a private mode that I don't use. And you can see it's in orange if I'm using it. HDR, I don't have on. It's okay if I put it on. I just have left it like that. I do have the night mode on because night is really where I'm looking for all the help. Starlight, which is really saying that the light for it will come from the sky, from the stars. And then motion tracking is why we have it, right? So there's motion tracking. Motion detection, as you can see here on the bottom. And so motion tracking just means the camera will follow the person or pet or whatever it happens to be as they move. The motion detection is to tell it there has been some movement, and it gives me a warning on my watch. and on my phone. I don't have it on sound detection, but I could turn that on. Siren, all I can tell you is it's loud, so I'm not going to do that right now. Bulb control, you could turn the light bulb on or off if you would like. And I think I'll show that to you later. And then again, up on the top, we went through those. So there's a nice look at everything. So let's take a look at the bulb control. So I tapped it there, and you could see that you can either use a switch to turn it on and off, or you could just simply schedule it for the times you want it to come on and times you want it to shut off. Right this time, I'm not going to do anything because you saw I have that solar light out there, and that is plenty enough for what I need. And this way, nobody actually really sees the camera without the light on. So I kind of like that. And I think that's it for now until we actually show a person at night outside. Well, hello everyone. All right, there is our light bulb camera, LaView. Today what we're going to test is outside a human being walking around. The human being is me. So I've turned on sound detection also. Right now the camera is pointing in the exact opposite direction of where I am. Obviously this is a daytime test. We'll do nighttime also. So here I am walking around, trying to talk a little bit louder than normal to see if maybe the sound detection will take over. So far it has not seen me at all, and I don't know, maybe about 10 feet away. So I continue to walk here. It has not yet seen me. I have not yet gotten a notification. It has turned. I don't know if you could see it, but it is actually turning. And it continued to follow me, and again, it's still following me. I haven't gotten a notification yet. Well, it just popped up, and I don't know if you could see it there, but my watch does say that it saw a... so anyway, let me go away from this for a bit. I'm going to walk way out here. So now I'm quite a distance away. By the way, it is following me, and I'm going to go ahead and show you this video later on from the actual camera. So it is, let me see if it follows me at all. It is following me, and I'm probably, I'm guessing maybe about 40 feet away, and it is actually following me. So this is great news. However, what I'm going to do now is come up on it from the opposite side. Over here is a door to a storage room. Here are steps that lead up to our deck. Here I am coming from the opposite side. Right now the camera is not looking in this direction. So I'm walking, and again, I'm trying to talk loudly if I can. It saw me. I didn't get a notification yet, but the camera actually just moved, and I'm going to also try to go that way in a second. It is definitely following me here, though it hasn't turned, but maybe it still sees me. Yep, it's turning, so it's on me. I'm going to see if it follows me to the wall here. So here I come to a wall, and it did. It's definitely followed me to this wall. Small white light. That is the camera. So I'm checking and trying to see if it will follow me, and it is following me. And there's my solar light. I did a video on this. This thing is awesome. And so there is, and you can see LaView came on, and it also shined a light on me, and hopefully it'll continue to follow me, but it has stopped. Yeah, it did not follow me over here. That's a little bit on the strange side. I don't quite understand it. So that part's not good. So let's hold a second. You can now see that the two lights are off, again, because it's dark. So now I'm going to try to walk up in a way that I would be trying to go through or to that door. And there you go again with that solar light I have. which was very quick. Here's LaView straight ahead where that little white light is. We still see the LaView. And it has not yet seen me. Well, I will say that the light came on. I'm guessing that means it did finally see me. Now the other test is it's looking right at me now. Now I'm curious if it catches my body with my face, which is what I would really want, or just from my shoulders down, because I actually haven't seen it go up. It looks like it went down a bit, but it didn't go up. And we'll see when we watch the video. Here's just a look at what's called the detection alarm settings. So this is in your settings. And I just wanted to show you here, I've made a few changes. I did put the human body filtering on, which is kind of midway through here. And what that has done is when I get a notification, the notification says a human was detected. And that seems to be working very good, by the way. And that's really about it. I did put in a surveillance area. So I took a very specific area. And on the left is the door that I'm most concerned about. It goes from the outside in. And you could see the red border around it. So I could just simply go to the red border and say, well, I want to show a little bit more there, or move it over here, etc. So anyway, at this point, you could see where the surveillance area. So that is something new I've done. And now I'm going to take you back and show you a couple of nighttime scenes. So I recorded it from my video camera. Now I want to show you what I actually did record, or what was recorded is a better way to say it, from the LaView. So here we go. That's me. Recording with my video camera, and you can see two things there. One is you could see a light came on. That was my solar light, and it also was the LaView light bulb. So both of them came on. The other thing is notice that it switched to color, which is really neat for identifying things and people. So I'm happy it did that. And you could see the camera's moving around. Now here I am. I was checking the camera to see if the light went on, and it just did as I was walking away there. So you could see that all the things are working there, changing the color, the spotlight goes on, etc., etc. So that was all I thought really good. And you could see, when you see that flash, that's the LaView light going on. So, as I said, all that was really good. There, it took a picture of actually, because it saw the flies. Not a picture, but the light, I think, went off finally. I think that's a beautiful nighttime picture. I hope you agree. So I'm going to move a little bit forward here. Here I come up to the camera. I wanted to check a few things here. First of all, you could see from my eyebrows down. Now you can't. So one of the things I've been a little bit concerned about, and you could see there, I'm trying to see if it'll move up and down, but it is not getting my face. So, you know, from that point on, you could see it really well, of course. So that was something that I had a concern with. I thought I had changed the surveillance area, so I might change that a little bit more. And that would be one of the things that I have a concern with, but it might be a setting. So there you go, outside at night in the spring. And I hope this is helpful to some of you. Let me summarize, and let me try to be pretty quick for what is a very long video, and I'm sorry about that. I will tell you, I edited out quite a bit too. Anyway, what didn't I like about the video? Not much, to be quite honest with you. The playback locations were difficult for me. So when you go to playback, it gives you a list of days across the top. That's nice. And it gives you blue lines down where there was some activity. That's nice. But going back and forth to it, I had troubles with it. I would go to a day and a time, and then I go to the next one, but it didn't go to the next one. It went back to the first one, et cetera, et cetera. So is it user error? It could be, but I don't think so. I think there's an issue with the way playback. I actually wish there would be like a block or a circle or something that you can kind of just tap on. And device motion, the issue I had with it, and you saw it in the video a bit, is it wasn't catching me up above the shoulders. I know you want to say there's not much above there, but anyway, it wasn't catching me above the shoulders. Sometimes it got my eyes, etc. But frankly, if I was a little bit shorter, it would have. And it was only at the part where I wanted to show the door, which is what I'm most concerned about there. But it would show the face of the person walking up. So those are the two areas I wish were a little bit better. I'm going to work on the height because that could simply be settings my issue for the surveillance area. The light coming on, great. I love it when the spotlight came on. Once I got close enough to the LaView, it did a great job. And it would tell anybody it shouldn't be there, uh-oh, they're looking at me. Motion tracking was really good. I mean, you saw 40 feet away, wherever I happened to be, it tracked me across the yard, and then it captured me as I came forward close enough to see me. So the tracking was really good, I thought. The setup this time, good. I believe I've been educated properly now, and it went really well this time. Including, by the way, the software. I think the software is really good. I know there's been several updates since I purchased my first LaView camera. Human detection, I get updates now on my watch and on my phone. It says a human has been detected. I really like that. It's so helpful. And I don't get a lot of false notifications. I really don't. So that's good. And it works with my Amazon Echo show. I don't want to use which word, the A word. But anyway, my Echo. So when I happen to say, like, if you could see behind me here, I have a TV. It's connected to a Fire Cube, Amazon Fire Cube. So if I say Echo, show LaView, that TV will show me the backyard and what's going on back there, and keeps me up to date if I see a motion pop up on my watch or my phone. So there you go. I have a lot of things I like this time, and a couple of nitpicky items that LaView I would ask to look at, and of course I have to work on settings. So there you go. So sorry again for this long video. I'll try to edit it one more time for you, and for the YouTube I'll make sure you have chapters so you could just zoom to what interests you.